case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1992, the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit heard the case of United States v. Alcan Aluminum Corp. The case centered on whether companies can be held responsible for cleaning up hazardous substances they release, even if the substances are not at a high enough concentration. In 1989, the United States sued Alcan Aluminum and 19 other defendants for cleanup costs after hazardous substances were released into the Susquehanna River from the Butler Tunnel Site. Alcan disposed of its liquid waste through the site's borehole, which led to contaminated water being released in 1985. Alcan argued that its waste did not contain hazardous substances above natural levels and that causation had to be proven for liability. The court disagreed, finding that there was no threshold limit and no need to prove causation. In 1990, a hearing was ordered to determine the liability and divisibility of damages. The district court granted a summary judgment in favor of the United States, leading Alcan to appeal. Although the court largely agreed with the district court's interpretation of the Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation and Liability Act, Circle A, it vacated the judgment and remanded the case for further factual development concerning the scope of Alcan's liability. The court held that the granting of summary judgment against Alcan was an error and ordered a hearing to determine harm divisibility. If Alcan cannot prove its liability or the divisibility of damages, it may be held responsible for the full claim. Additionally, the court stated that circular liability did not depend on causation, and there was no threshold limit for hazardous substances.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.